What does it truly mean to fight for freedom? For Nelson Mandela, it was a lifelong journey marked by sacrifice, resilience, and unwavering hope. His spirit not only changed a nation, but also ignited a global movement for justice and equality. Nelson Mandela was born in 1918 in a small village in the Eastern Cape of South Africa. From a young age, he was inspired by the stories of his ancestors and their fight against oppression, which shaped his values and ambitions. After moving to Johannesburg, Mandela became involved in the African National Congress, where he quickly rose to prominence as a leader advocating for the end of apartheid. His passion for justice was ignited by the injustices he witnessed daily. Mandela faced significant challenges early on, including the harsh realities of racial discrimination and political oppression. Yet, each setback only fueled his determination to fight for equality and freedom for all. In 1962, Mandela was arrested and sentenced to life in prison for his anti-apartheid activities. His imprisonment became a powerful symbol of the struggle against oppression, drawing international attention to the plight of South Africans. During his 27 years in prison, Mandela's spirit remained unbroken. He became a beacon of hope for millions, and his dedication to justice inspired activists around the world. Letters and clandestine communications kept his message alive. As the world changed in the 1990s, so did the political landscape in South Africa. International pressure and internal resistance began to take its toll on the apartheid regime, paving the way for negotiations for freedom. In 1990, Mandela was finally released from prison, greeted by ecstatic crowds. His freedom marked not just a personal triumph, but a turning point for South Africa and the global fight for human rights. Mandela's leadership became crucial in the transition from apartheid to a democratic South Africa. He advocated for reconciliation and forgiveness, emphasizing unity over division in a fractured nation. In 1994, Mandela became South Africa's first black president, a historic moment that symbolized the triumph of justice and equality. His presidency focused on addressing the inequalities that had persisted for decades. Mandela's presidency was characterized by his efforts to foster national healing and build a united nation. He prioritized education, healthcare, and economic reform, striving to uplift the marginalized. Despite his successes, Mandela faced challenges including economic disparities and political tensions. Yet, he remained steadfast in his belief that change was possible through dialogue and collaboration. Post-presidency, Mandela continued to work for peace and social justice around the globe. He became an elder statesman, using his influence to advocate for human rights and inspire future leaders. Mandela's legacy extends far beyond his lifetime. His commitment to freedom, equality, and justice continues to inspire movements for change across the world, reminding us that one person's courage can spark a revolution. Today, we remember Nelson Mandela not only for his contributions to South Africa, but also for his message to the world. Each of us has the power to create change. His story encourages us to stand up for justice in our own lives. Nelson Mandela's life exemplifies the resilient spirit of humanity, the belief that we can overcome adversity and fight for what is right. As we reflect on his legacy, let us be inspired to act for justice and equality in our own communities. After his release from prison, Mandela faced the monumental task of uniting a divided nation. His vision was not just to end apartheid, but to build a new South Africa, where all could thrive together. This dream required immense courage and diplomacy, as the wounds of the past had not yet healed. Mandela's approach to leadership was marked by his belief in forgiveness rather than vengeance. He famously invited his former jailers to his presidential inauguration, an act that shocked many but showcased his commitment to reconciliation. This moment became a defining symbol of his presidency. As president, Mandela worked tirelessly to address the socio-economic disparities left by apartheid. He initiated various programs to improve access to education, healthcare, and housing. His policies aimed to uplift the marginalized and create opportunities for all South Africans. Mandela's legacy extends beyond South Africa. He became a global icon for peace and justice. His efforts inspired movements worldwide, advocating for human rights and equality. Leaders from various nations sought his guidance, recognizing his profound impact on global issues. Under Mandela's leadership, South Africa hosted its first democratic elections in 1994. The event marked a historic turning point, as citizens of all races participated in shaping their government. Mandela's calm demeanor and inclusive spirit encouraged participation from every sector of society. Despite achieving monumental successes, Mandela faced constant challenges, including skepticism from some who doubted his vision. He remained steadfast in his commitment to dialogue and understanding, emphasizing that true change requires patience and perseverance. Mandela also championed the fight against HIV to AIDS, a disease that devastated South Africa. He used his platform to raise awareness and combat stigma, advocating for treatment and prevention, thus saving countless lives and leaving a lasting impact on public health policy. In his later years, Mandela focused on philanthropy, establishing the Nelson Mandela Foundation. The foundation aims to promote social justice and uplift disadvantaged communities, ensuring that his mission continues beyond his lifetime. Mandela's life was a testament to the power of resilience. He faced not only external challenges but also personal losses, including the death of his son. Yet he found strength in his faith and the love of his family, inspiring others to find hope in their darkest times. His legacy is immortalized through countless tributes, including the establishment of Mandela Day, celebrated on his birthday. This day serves as a reminder for individuals to dedicate 67 minutes of their time to serve their communities, honoring Mandela's 67 years of public service. Mandela's influence has inspired many artists and writers, leading to literature and art that reflect his journey. These works celebrate not only his life, but also the principles of justice, freedom, and equality that he fought for, resonating with new generations. The enduring impact of Mandela's life has led to the establishment of educational programs globally that teach children about his legacy. These initiatives aim to instill values of empathy, understanding, and activism in young minds, ensuring that his teachings live on. Mandela also inspired global movements for justice, including the Black Lives Matter movement. His fight against racial injustice resonates with activists today, encouraging them to continue the work he started and strive for equality in all aspects of life. In every corner of the globe, Mandela's story is a beacon of hope. He embodies the belief that one person can make a difference, inspiring activists, leaders, and everyday citizens to challenge injustice and work towards a better world. Even after his passing in 2013, Mandela's spirit continues to inspire dialogues about freedom and human rights. Educational institutions, museums, and public spaces are dedicated to preserving his memory and spreading his message of peace. Mandela's commitment to environmental sustainability has also been recognized, as he advocated for the protection of the planet. His belief that a healthy environment is essential for the future of humanity inspires global environmental movements today. The compassion Mandela showed towards others, regardless of their background, became a cornerstone of his legacy. He believed in the power of love and understanding as tools for change, encouraging us all to embrace our shared humanity. Nelson Mandela's story is not just about the struggle against apartheid. It's about the triumph of the human spirit. His life teaches us that resilience can turn obstacles into opportunities, inspiring us to push through our challenges with hope. Through his life, Mandela demonstrated the importance of listening to one another. He encouraged dialogue across divides, showing that understanding different perspectives is key to fostering peace and collaboration in society, an enduring lesson for all. As we navigate our own lives, Mandela's teachings remind us to remain hopeful and resilient in the face of adversity. His legacy serves as a guiding light, urging us to strive for a world where justice and equality prevail for all. The spirit of Nelson Mandela continues to resonate in today's movements for change. His life encourages individuals to take a stand against injustice, reminding us that change often begins with a singular act of courage and compassion, something we can all embody. Mandela's emphasis on the importance of education has left an indelible mark on society. He famously said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." This principle continues to inspire educational reforms across the globe. In the realm of sports, Mandela recognized the unifying power of athletics. He famously supported the South African national rugby team, using sports as a means to bridge divides and foster national pride, ultimately showing how unity can lead to victory. The global celebration of Mandela's birthday reflects a world committed to his ideals. Every July 18th, individuals worldwide engage in acts of service, exemplifying Mandela's legacy of generosity and community engagement, igniting change in countless lives. Mandela's legacy also serves as a reminder of the importance of mental health and well-being. He emphasized that caring for oneself is crucial to being able to help others, teaching us that self-care is a vital part of activism and leadership. The power of storytelling was vital in Mandela's life. He understood that sharing experiences fosters connection and understanding. His autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom, continues to inspire readers, reminding them of the struggles and hopes shared by many. Mandela's enduring spirit can be felt in the countless organizations that continue to fight for justice and equality. His legacy inspires new generations of advocates who work tirelessly to uphold the rights of the oppressed and marginalized around the world. The lessons from Mandela's life are universal, transcending borders and cultures. His understanding of patience, empathy, and humility continues to be relevant today, encouraging us all to be agents of change in our own communities, no matter how small the effort may seem. In commemorating Mandela's legacy, we are reminded that freedom is a continuous journey. Each action towards justice, however small, contributes to a more equitable world. Let us honor his spirit by forging paths of change in our own lives. As we reflect on Nelson Mandela's remarkable life, we are inspired to embody his values of resilience and compassion. His legacy encourages us to strive for justice and equality, reminding us that every individual has the power to affect change in their own communities. After Mandela's release, he faced the monumental task of rebuilding a fractured nation. His vision for South Africa was a united country free from racial oppression. Collaborating with former adversaries, Mandela worked tirelessly to foster reconciliation across the deeply divided society. In 1994, South Africa held its first democratic elections, a significant turning point in the nation's history. Mandela's leadership inspired hope in millions as he became the first Black president, symbolizing a new era of equality and freedom. The Truth and Reconciliation Commission was established under Mandela's guidance, aimed at addressing past injustices. This process allowed victims to share their stories, fostering healing and understanding within the nation. Mandela emphasized education as a vital tool for empowerment, famously stating, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." His vision inspired numerous educational initiatives across South Africa. Throughout his presidency, Mandela championed the fight against poverty and inequality. He understood that freedom must include economic liberation, advocating for policies to improve living standards for all South Africans. Mandela's international influence grew as he became a global symbol of resistance against oppression. His story resonated with countless movements seeking freedom, inspiring leaders and activists across continents to pursue justice. Even after leaving office in 1990, Mandela continued to advocate for human rights worldwide. He lent his voice to various causes, including the fight against HIV to AIDS, raising awareness and compassion. In 2003, Mandela founded the Nelson Mandela Foundation, a nonprofit organization focused on his legacy of freedom and social justice. The foundation aims to promote Mandela's values and inspire new generations to continue the fight for equality. Mandela's personal struggles also shaped his resilience. He faced criticism from various factions within South Africa, attempting to manage expectations while striving for unity. His ability to listen and adapt was crucial in overcoming these challenges. In 2010, Mandela attended the FIFA World Cup in South Africa, symbolizing the nation's triumph over its past. His presence united the country and showcased the spirit of reconciliation on a global stage. Mandela's mentorship extended to countless young leaders, encouraging them to carry forward the torch of equality and justice. He believed in empowering the youth as the key to a brighter future. His life after presidency emphasized the importance of peace and forgiveness. Mandela often stated that holding on to anger was like drinking poison, advocating for a peaceful resolution to conflicts. In 2013, the world mourned as Mandela passed away at the age of 95. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy of resilience and hope continues to inspire millions around the globe. Mandela's legacy is preserved through films, books, and educational programs that teach future generations about his life and principles. These mediums ensure that his story will never be forgotten. Around the globe, Mandela's birthday, July 18th, is celebrated as Nelson Mandela International Day, encouraging individuals to take action and make a difference in their communities. His spirit of service lives on. The principles Mandela lived by, such as dignity, respect, and empathy, have become cornerstones of social justice movements worldwide. His values continue to guide activists in their fight for equality. Mandela's impact is evident in the ongoing struggles for freedom and equality in various parts of the world. His lessons remind us that the fight for justice is a continuous journey that requires commitment and courage. His speeches remain influential, echoing the call for justice and equality. Quotes from Mandela are often invoked during protests, reminding activists of the strength found in unity and perseverance. The resilient spirit of Nelson Mandela teaches us that true freedom encompasses both civil and economic rights. His holistic approach to justice serves as a guide for movements worldwide. As we navigate today's challenges, Mandela's teachings are more relevant than ever. They remind us of our collective responsibility to stand up against injustice and be active participants in shaping a better world. Mandela's legacy persists through individual stories of change inspired by his life. Countless people have been motivated to take action, embodying his values in their communities and creating ripples of impact. As we reflect on the ongoing journey towards equality, let us honor Mandela's spirit by embracing the ideals of justice and compassion in our own lives. His legacy calls for each of us to take action, however small. In many ways, Mandela's life exemplifies the power of resilience in the face of adversity. His story shows that overcoming challenges is possible when driven by a vision of hope and collective strength. In essence, Mandela's journey illustrates that true leadership is rooted in service to others. His dedication to uplifting humanity serves as a blueprint for aspiring leaders across the globe. The musical tribute to Mandela by artists from around the world reflects his universal appeal and the love people have for him. Music became a powerful tool for activism, resonating with those fighting for freedom. Nelson Mandela's influence extends into popular culture, inspiring filmmakers, authors, and artists to tell his story. Hollywood and international cinema frequently draw from his life, ensuring that his legacy remains vibrant. Mandela's life reminds us that change often begins at the grassroots level. His belief in the power of community action serves as a call to individuals everywhere to engage in making their voices heard. As the world confronts new challenges, Mandela's principles offer timeless wisdom. His commitment to justice and equality guides us through complex issues, urging us to seek solutions grounded in humanity. Mandela's story is not just one of political struggle. It is also deeply personal. His relationships, friendships, and deep connections revealed the man behind the leader, showing us the importance of empathy and love. His journey teaches us that vulnerability can coexist with strength. Mandela's ability to express his emotions made him a relatable figure, inspiring many to embrace their humanity. Nelson Mandela's legacy encourages us to advocate for those who cannot speak for themselves. His life is a testament to the power of giving a voice to the voiceless, emphasizing the importance of advocacy. The way Mandela approached his adversaries with dignity and respect serves as a model for conflict resolution. His strategies remind us that dialogue can lead to understanding and peace. Mandela's legacy also encompasses environmental sustainability. He recognized the essential link between social justice and a healthy planet, advocating for policies that support both. As we continue to celebrate Mandela's contributions, we also acknowledge the ongoing struggles for justice worldwide. His life serves as both inspiration and a challenge to act in the face of injustice. In the realm of sports, Mandela's influence transcended boundaries. He understood that sports could unite people, using the 1995 Rugby World Cup as an opportunity to foster national pride and cohesion. Mandela's commitment to gender equality was also evident. He surrounded himself with powerful women leaders, understanding that their voices were crucial in the fight for justice and freedom. In his later years, Mandela embraced technology and social media, recognizing its potential to mobilize and connect people. His approach to communication evolved to inspire new generations. Mandela's life encourages us to question the status quo, challenging us to envision a more just world. His relentless pursuit of equality serves as a beacon of hope for all who dare to dream. As we reflect on Nelson Mandela's enduring legacy, we are reminded that the journey towards freedom is a shared responsibility. Each individual's contributions are vital in creating a more equitable world. The story of Nelson Mandela is one of unwavering hope and determination. It teaches us that change is possible even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles, urging us to keep pushing forward. Ultimately, Mandela's resilience reminds us of the strength found in community, in shared struggles and aspirations. It is this unity that enables us to tackle the challenges that lie ahead. In the legacy of Nelson Mandela, we find an enduring call to action. His life encourages us to harness our own potential to make a difference, igniting a passion for justice and compassion in every heart. As we celebrate Mandela's achievements, we also recognize the ongoing work required to fulfill his vision. It invites us to reflect on our roles in continuing his mission for humanity's greater good. The legacy of Nelson Mandela is a testament to the power of resilience, love, and unity. As we move forward, let us carry his spirit within us, forever inspired to make the world a better place. Indeed, Mandela's life offers profound lessons that resonate across generations. It reminds us that we all have the capacity to impact change, fostering hope and advocating for justice in our communities. As Mandela stepped into the role of president in 1994, he faced the monumental task of uniting a fractured nation. His leadership was marked by a commitment to reconciliation rather than revenge, showing the world the power of forgiveness. He understood that true freedom meant building bridges, not walls. Mandela's administration prioritized the establishment of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, aimed at healing the wounds of apartheid. This bold step was a testament to his belief in restorative justice, allowing victims to share their stories, fostering a collective healing process. Throughout his presidency, Mandela faced immense challenges, including economic disparities and political opposition. Yet, he remained steadfast, embodying resilience in every negotiation and public address. His courage inspired countless individuals to fight for their own rights and freedoms. Mandela's passion for education was evident when he launched initiatives to improve literacy and access to schooling. He famously said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." His legacy of empowering youth continues to resonate today. Beyond South Africa, Mandela emerged as a global icon for human rights. He advocated for those oppressed worldwide, using his platform to address issues like poverty, inequality, and injustice. His voice became a beacon of hope for millions across the globe. After stepping down from the presidency, Mandela continued his activism, focusing on HIV to AIDS awareness and education. He opened up about his own family's struggles, demonstrating vulnerability that endeared him even more to the public. He remained a champion for health and human rights. As Mandela aged, his health began to decline, yet his spirit remained indomitable. He continued to inspire through his writings and public appearances, reminding the world of the importance of compassion, dignity, and justice. His legacy grew even stronger in his twilight years. The world held its breath as news of Mandela's passing reached the global community on December 5, 2013. His legacy sparked an outpouring of grief and celebration as millions reflected on his profound impact. A collective acknowledgement of a life dedicated to freedom and justice was shared worldwide. Mandela's legacy lives on through organizations established in his honor, promoting social justice and equality worldwide. The Nelson Mandela Foundation continues to advocate for human rights and empowerment, ensuring that his vision for a better world endures. His life story has been immortalized in literature, film, and art, inspiring generations to pursue justice and equality. From Long Walk to Freedom to various documentaries, Mandela's journey continues to captivate hearts and minds, urging individuals to rise against oppression. As we reflect on Mandela's journey, we recognize that his fight for freedom extends beyond borders. His principles inspire leaders and activists around the world, reminding us that the pursuit of justice is a universal endeavor, requiring commitment and courage. Mandela's spirit continues to guide us, inspiring us to confront injustice in our own lives. As we strive to honor his legacy, let us embody the values he championed: resilience, equality, and compassion, creating a world that reflects his dreams. In the words of Mandela, what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. Let us carry his message forward, making our own marks on the world. As we close this chapter on Nelson Mandela's extraordinary life, let us remember that his legacy is not just his, but ours to uphold. Together, we can foster the spirit of resilience and compassion he exemplified, ensuring that the fight for freedom and justice never ends.